If you're looking for a bed to offer you some really cool smart home tech capabilities, really precise temperature control, and a bunch of other stuff that goes well beyond the capabilities of your average bed in a box, then the 8 Sleep Pod 2 may be the right mattress for you. Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and sitting right behind me is the Pod 2, formerly known as the Pod Pro, and today I'm going to try to provide you guys with a really in-depth review of it. So we're going to start things off by talking about the policies that this thing is backed by, then we're going to delve into all the bells and whistles involved with its design. After that, we'll discuss how the mattress actually feels, how firm it is, of course, how much the thing costs, and at the very end, I'll try to sum things up with a final verdict so you can really see if this thing is going to be right for you or not. Now, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. We're constantly striving to produce the best content for your online mattress search. And, if you need any more information about the 8 Sleep Pod 2 once we reach the end, check in the description. We should have some helpful links and related content down there for you to peruse. But now, let's review this really interesting mattress.
At the Slumber Yard, we work real hard to find the right bed for you. Save your money on it.
Okay, so for starters, policies. What do you got to know in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties when it comes to the Pod 2 from 8 Sleep? Well, for the record, we did receive this mattress for free from 8 Sleep to review and tell you guys about it, but you should be getting completely free bed-in-a-box shipping to start. So a lot of bed-in-a-boxes ship in one big box that's around like 4 feet tall. This one will probably arrive in a couple different ones because there's a bit of a setup process involved with this thing. It's much more than your average bed-in-a-box, but it wasn't too hard for us to figure out altogether, and it shouldn't be too much for you either. Once this thing is set up and in your possession, you'll also get a trial period of 100 full nights to really test out all the smart home integration in the mattress, see if the feel and firmness is right for you. And if it's not for whatever reason, you do have completely free returns within that trial period time frame, though the brand 8 Sleep will probably ask you to try it for at least 30 full nights before you end up sending it back, just because they want you to really give it a college try. But we highly doubt many folks are going to be sending back the Pod 2 as it's quite nice. This is a smart bed and it's got a lot of smart features that we think are well worth your consideration. So if you do decide to keep it, it's backed by a 2-year warranty. And if you need any more information about all the policies that I just covered, the liner details and more specific information, check the description. Now it's time to talk about the Pod 2's construction, and this is really going to be the main bulk of this review because there's a lot of stuff going into this mattress. The main feature of it has to do with the active grid cover, and after putting it on the bed, you'll notice that it has these little hoses coming out of it which connect to the bed's pod. And the pod kind of looks like a computer tower or something of that nature, but what you basically do is fill it up with water, and then using the 8 Sleep app on your smartphone, the pod pumps water into that active grid cover to either heat up or cool the mattress down as you see fit. This feature allows for really precise temperature control over your mattress, and you can even split that temperature down the middle of the bed itself to maybe have one side that's really warm or one side that's super cold, or vice versa. Now, there are a bunch of other things that the Pod 2 does besides really precise temperature control, and I'll cover them later on in this video, but aside from those main bells and whistles, this is a pretty standard 4-layer all-foam bed. It uses 2 layers of dense foam on the bottom and various comfort foams above that to give it an all-around neutral foam feel. Besides all that cutting-edge, smart tech integration, this bed feels like a generally comfortable all-foam mattress that should be a safe pick for just about anyone. In terms of firmness, we'd say it's right around a medium on our scale, so it should work out fine for the vast majority of sleeper types out there. Whether you like to sleep on your back, your side, your stomach, or a combination of all three, you should be set with the 8 Sleep Pod 2. Overall, when it comes to firmness and feel, the Pod 2 should be able to suit the needs of just about any sleeper out there, unless of course you want a super soft or firm mattress, and in the case you're looking for a soft bed, we would look into the Pod 3 or the Pod 3 Max from 8 Sleep, as those beds incorporate more comfort foam layers. Now, in addition to supreme control over the bed's sleeping temperature, the 8 Sleep Pod 2 can also do a ton of different stuff. It has a built-in alarm feature they call the gentle rise alarm, where the cover softly vibrates and thermally changes to wake you up. It tracks your sleep. It monitors things like your sleep stages, REM sleep, and even your heart rate. So if you're interested in getting all that information without using a wearable at night, some folks don't really like to sleep with one of those on, this thing tracks all that stuff innately within the bed itself. We'll link more information about 8 Sleep as a brand and all the features that they kind of implement into their beds down below in the description box. It's a ton more for you to learn up on, but now it's that point in the video to talk about pricing. So how much are you going to be spending up for the Pod 2? And frankly speaking, I just want to say right here that pricing within the online space changes often, and this is a rather expensive bed. So if I happen to be a little bit off as of when you're watching this video, I apologize, but be sure to check in the description box of this video to see what's current and most up to date in terms of pricing. But right now, the retail value for the queen size sits at right around $3,000. I believe after discount, you can pick it up for closer to $2,900, somewhere in that range. So you're going to be spending up quite a bit more than your average bed-in-a-box mattress. But hey, if stuff like smart tech integration and, really precise control over the temperature of your mattress is something that's really important to you, it could be well worth your consideration. Again, check the description. Just so you guys know, 8 Sleep recently came out with the Pod 3 and the Pod 3 Max, which both incorporate some better cooling advantages and some improved sleep tracking stuff. It's going to cost you quite a bit more than the Pod 2, but if you want my honest opinion, they also have a pod cover, which you can actually just slap on your existing mattress, and it has all the baseline sleep tracking and cooling stuff. So if you maybe want to save quite a bit of money with 8 Sleep, but you want all that stuff, check out that cover. We'll link it in the description box. And if you do use the discounts that are located within the description of our videos, it actually helps to support us a little bit over here at the Slumber Yard, and we always really appreciate your support. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this review of the 8 Sleep Pod 2. I could go on and on about this thing. This is a really interesting mattress, and it definitely is more fun to review than your average standard 3-layer all-foam bed. But now you probably want a final verdict, so here you go. Well, over here at the Slumber Yard, we would say check out the Pod 2 from 8 Sleep if you want an accommodating all-foam mattress with some really cool smart tech capabilities in regards to temperature control and sleep tracking. And you're also interested in that alarm feature, the app integration, and you don't mind spending up for a quality product. But that's just our take on it over here at the Slumber Yard. What is yours? Everybody's got an opinion, so write us down below in the comments and let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. And again, check the description box if you need any more related content or information about 8 Sleep as a brand. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Again, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well out there. And like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.